Muy buenas, continuamos en Star Wars, la República. Y ya tenemos el penúltimo cacho de mapa. Vámonos ya del puto manán este de los cojones, que estoy hasta los huevos ya de él. Y más desde que se ha convertido en un mapa de agua. Venga, tú puedes, venga, que llegamos a la esclusa, di que sí, venga. Venga, pasito más. Ahora supongo que la República nos echará la bronca por destruir el recolector de colto. Vámonos, chicos. Dios, ¿qué es esta velocidad? ¿Qué es esta puta velocidad? Esto no se puede controlar. Ya, igual que el Imperio. Por eso los voy a poner todos bajo mi yugo. Venga, va, usa el sumergible. A ver, qué bronca me echa este cabrón.
I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
El carro se volvió un loco. Vuestra desconstrucción despertó algo.
Something was down there, living in the rift by the Colto?
Tiburón firaxiano gigante que volvió loco a todos los cerdos.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors? Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged? No, that's terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yep.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Ok. Hala, vámonos de ahí. Misiones, ¿cómo las llevamos? Bastila, Canderus, Cal, la regla del Plazac, Fragua. Pues no, el HK-47 no nos quiere dar su misión secundaria. Dice que somos demasiado buenos para él. Uy, algo va a pasar. Algo va a pasar aquí. Otra vez detenido, tío. Pobrecitos. ¡Oh, por Dios! ¿Cuántas veces voy a ir a juicio con esta gentuza? Ay. Pues la neutralidad nos va a llevar por buen camino, que lo sepáis, ¿eh? Oh. Oh, ha funcionado la mentira. Es increíble. ¿Cómo se agarran así? Como si se estuviesen toqueteando algo. ¿Has visto esto, humano? Uy, 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 pelea de pulpos. Oh, no voy a poder entrar más al planeta de los peces. como si me importa. Espero que los Sith los destrocen. Ahora vamos a guardar partida. Y si no son los Sith, los seré yo con el final malo, no os preocupéis. Bueno, pues ya solo nos falta Corriban. Vamos para allá. Como es planeta nuevo, dejaremos la animación completa. Siempre. Mira, 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 una bomba ahí en medio. ¡Pah! Y todos los peces a tomar por culo. Otra vez ataque.
What happened? What's going on?
Uno, esto es nuevo.
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Carrett's vessel. My old mentor.
Joder, en Dios. A ver, tío.
Admiral Careth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, Saul Carrett's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Ah, nada de lo que te arrepientas, Karth.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Careth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us can stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Bastila. ¿Hay alguna posibilidad de que utilices tu meditación de combate? Karth es el que mejor conoce a Saúl. Le puede sacarnos de esta. El almirante Karth nos está vigilando. No estoy muy de cerca. Va a tener que sacarnos un...
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out
Hija de
of this.
puta, para decir lo mismo que iba a decir yo.
Someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Misión puede hacerlo, no hay que se resista. T3M4 es bastante ingenioso. A lo mejor Jolie podría utilizar la fuerza para sugestionarles. Candorus, ¿hay alguna posibilidad de que...? Pues... Wani, puedes utilizar tus poderes con la fuerza y tus habilidades para camuflar, para que no te pillen. Un droide tenía más posibilidades. Era la tarea ideal para un Wookiee. Uff. Va a tener que ser un Jedi. Que también habrá que abrir puertas. Vamos a probarlo con misión.
Maybe I can goad the guards into making a mistake. If I get them mad enough, they might put me in a separate cell to punish me. With them focusing so much on you three, I might be able to sneak out of my cell and come rescue the rest of you.
Tú cállate, perro.
It's a risk we have to take, Big Z. I can slice my way free of any security cell. Don't worry, I can pull this off. The decision is yours. You're in charge. But I know I can do this if you give me a chance. I won't let you down. You'll see.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Uf, qué mal rollo. Tener que ser salvado por una niña de 17 años o 16.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery. We found a young Twi'lek in the back. She's got quite the mouth on her. She swore at me and spit on my uniform. She tried to bite me through my armor, and you should hear what she said about my mother. Admiral Kareth needs to teach her the proper respect for the Sith. Admiral doesn't have time to bother with some Twi'lek girl. Take her away to solitary confinement. I'll leave it up to you to teach her the proper respect for the Sith.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you
are. Si la oferta es buena, me podrían convencer. Jamás te dicen a los Jedi.
I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him and the history between you.
No, pero ¿qué dices?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the
Hay
entre
Malak y yo. Éramos amantes.
Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
¿Cómo que mi lealtad ha sido flexible?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Jedi, no tengo...
Very well, this is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters. It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated.
Oh, el Jedi AliExpress ha muerto, tío.
Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada? Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Pain!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering?
Es lo que hacemos todas las noches, sufre todas las noches. Estamos en la cama.
Questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you? Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Garth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost. Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing? I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back. Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
El único motivo por el cual me callé fue para verte sufrir.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have been too much for me to bear. Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Mission busts us out of here before he arrives.
Come on, girlie. Into the cell. Let's go. I haven't got all day to waste on you. I need to get back to my post.
Quit crowding me. Sheesh. I've met Gamorreans who didn't smell as bad as you said.
You think you're pretty funny, don't you? But you're only making things worse for yourself.
How come every time you open your mouth to talk, the scent of rancor dung comes out?
Hola,
Maybe
qué
a little time
cabrona.
of solitary confinement will teach you the proper respect for the Sith. Now get into that cell.
Who designed those Sith uniforms anyway? A blind Rhodian with a sick sense of humor?
Oh, that's funny. You should tell that one to the torturer when he comes to deal with you.
What? You're going to torture me?
No snappy comeback this time. The thought of torture scares you, hmm? Well, it should. The Sith have ways to inflict pain you can't even imagine. It may be a few hours before your torture begins. We're busy interrogating your friends right now. Hey, I know. You could use this time to think up witty ways to beg for mercy.
Or I could use the key card I lifted from your pocket to slice into the security panel and get myself out of this cell.
Qué grande que es esta mujer.
Piece of cake. I wonder when people will stop underestimating me.
A día. Sigilo de municiones. A regalar. Y bueno, han robado.
Chaumaso, Gino Molirani Bubo, Tonkin Ba, Noku Nexag. Tong Hitwama Ag Inkotune, for Tong Hitwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King. Kimba no konik dorcha. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vocasa, yubabato
Obodo do casa. Ya empezamos con el casa.
Chi itakanki, chana kilikon. Kimba muli rat wanaji, kimba no kunikset abog. Nekawa dubaka, patisa, con mulis limo poi wanga kun liskin, chi itakanki changa kilikon. Ichuta, yun patisa, panik chalora kun. Smilia, kinkuin ko ka, patoga yakfuli ko kala jiji, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangi wama jiko na
Bro.
pa non kunek abog Smilia tinku inko ka patoga
Vamos, que lo llevaba en el culo.
Ki muli ra kun kin tong hit wama agi inko tune Chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku. Uba baska doana chichopa muska. Kakincha nawabagaon. Kimba nikcha lora kun. Hava yun patisa. Chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku.
Vale.
Gotcha.
Chaubaso. Gino molirani bubo. Tonkin ba. Noku nexag. Tong hitwama ag inko tune. Portang hiwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki muli.
Vaya hijo de puta.
Kimba no konik dorcha, jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, Topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan.
Solo lo puedo utilizar una vez.
Gotcha. Simple.
Rápido, equípate, equípate, rápido, rápido. ¡Ah! ¿Darme ahora o no? Ah, bueno, se van a matar entre ellos. Yo luego solo tengo que recoger. Utilizada en plis.
Gotcha. Simple.
Cartas de pasac. Oh, la que... Maten otra vez entre ellos.
Gotcha.
Bueno, partida. Y lo vamos a dejar por hoy. Buenas, felices y nos vemos. Chau, chau.